So what happens now?
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
Wait, do you actually have amnesia?
And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
She literally is Morgana from Persona 5. Sothis? What are you talking about? Just go with Sothis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
How odd.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
I'm a 1,000-year-old dragon, don't you know?
That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child? Yeah, questioning seems to be the right tone to take.
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Oh, you're the time reversal mechanic. Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen when time resumes? Yes, that is actually a key question to ask.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Does feel a bit weird not emoting as a character, considering that everything else is going to be voice acted. I'll just stay here and wait to die. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure it's turned back the hands of time, but yeah.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
You're basically a god.
Time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go. Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Will do. Now, am I going to have to do that same action again? Nah, it's all going to be cutscene, isn't it? Well, at least I can predict it this time. I'm not seeing how he couldn't have done that the first time.
Over here. Huh?
Yeah, we're all buddy-buddy now. Everything is fine.
Hey, did you just...
Dude, just what? Nothing? You didn't see anything.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Oh, wow. Stage complete. A skirmish at dawn. 6 turns. And Edelgard's the MVP. She's going to be the MVP for the entire playthrough. Just a heads up. Alright. So, connecting probably shows other people's scores? Alright. Okay, well that was part 1, prologue, an inevitable encounter, completed! And we have a before battle and after battle section. Cool. Alright. Well, good to know. Whoa, whoa. Ah, okay. Most deployed.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
I would not have
It must
said
have been
Alois was how you
20
pronounce that.
years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right.
Oh, it's nice to have ketchup.
Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garegg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Yes, even though our hair color is completely different. That is correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for
Physical
you to see the
differences,
monastery
just a
too.
little bit.
You will join me, won't you?
Of course. Gerald just
What's
seems
trouble,
very tired with
Captain?
everything.
You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled.
They haven't done anything. What's that? My
It
conscience?
seems your presence is required. Get going.
Alright. Fine. Pushy, pushy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
He's got a cool
Former
title already.
captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
That's a bit of ego boosting, but whatever. The Knights of Saros. Who's the Knight of Saros?
You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fódlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garegg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That
That's
would
what you
be
get for
because
using a bow.
ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything
He's a
would have worked
coward.
out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
AKA when they're lying.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
So you've got more in common with Edelgard then?
Naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
Sure, I'm a mercenary.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
Pick
The
me!
Holy
Pick
Kingdom
me!
of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
And I bet Claude's like, nah.
You two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Oh, that's good.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
So,
It
Ooh.
seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
well, I don't think Dimitri lent himself very well to trying to appeal to me. Claude is doing a very good job of doing that, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with my initial choice, which was the Adrestian Empire, Land of Ancient History, the Black Eagles with Edelgard. And I think I'm going to turn off auto advance on the text, just so that it gives a bit of breathing room between me commenting and obviously the voice acting in the game. So let's pick the Adrestian Empire.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
That's a bit ignoble of you.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Alright, Eloise. I would have said that his name should be pronounced Aloy, but I suppose that's too close to actual Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Sure thing.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
You can say that again. Edelgard is the most unique. She's a refined young woman, but I feel as though she's always evaluating me. Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Also, because of the whole E3 2019 trailer, we have seen their time skip designs, and Dimitri looks the most evil out of them. Claude, his easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
I don't actually know if this voice actor actually is Morgana's voice actor, but it does sound very similar.
I may be sleeping, but
Sweet dreams. Huh. So, the before battle, after battle doesn't really count as a... Well, I suppose it is a choice because you get to choose the house you picked and also support options with people. Alright. Well, keep rotating those saves. Lordump?
Part 1.
Ah, new chapter. 3 houses. Great Tree Moon.
Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Ooh, do we get a cool narrator this time?
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fódlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
That's an interesting art style for that mural. Like, it's pretty close to Renaissance style
The continent of Fódlan,
paintings.
said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land.
There's more than 3
In
places.
the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fódlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Relative being the key word. But there's definitely other places.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fódlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
So I know that Byleth does have a voice actor. Is he actually ever going to speak in these cutscenes, though? Oh, I guess his voice actor's only for the
There it
actual
is.
in-battle stuff.
Garegg Mach Monastery.
Very nice. Must be a pain in the ass to try and clean those windows, though. It's Hogwarts! Basically. Oh, wow. Hello. Hi, Dumbledore. Ah, Manuela! Trying to sneak a peek. Yeah, lots of students. I guess they all get taught at the same time. depending on their proficiency and skills.
Rhea's here.
Rhea? Who dat? Oh, okay. She the lady we saw from the first cutscene? Seems very similar, if not.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Ah, okay. Linked to Sothis already.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Well, you're not forced. You did come of your own free will. You've been here before? Her? I think that's more
You
important.
saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Yeah. Why are you... See, this is what I hate about anime protagonists asking questions. Like, this is the same question. Just ask the question. Alright, Lady Rhea, because that's the name.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fódlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Geralt is already endearing himself to me.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Seteth. Alright.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
No.
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Well, my child being the operative word, but yes.
Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
Typical anime protagonist background. One of the two parents is
I
dead.
see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is... Wait, what? Oh, okay. No need to be a bit awkward about that. My name is...
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
You're welcome.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
Join the monastery, Geralt.
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
I won't say yes either.
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you.
Yeah, he could have briefed us on that before we came here, honestly.
I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Farewell, Lady Rhea. I like how Seteth's contribution to that conversation was, I am Seteth.
can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Again, you chose to come here.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
That's fine. I must work here? As a... as a mercenary? Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing servant stuff.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right?
Yep.
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
The defense against the dark arts position seems to be mysteriously vacant every single year.
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
You're next in line to die.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Enchanté, Manuela.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Thanks for the heads
I
up.
don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Will do.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Mm-hmm.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
Ooh, what a burn.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
Okay, crest could be important later
I
on.
wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's
Ooh.
nice to meet you.
Available, you say? Ah. You can't ask you're available. Okay. I guess your songstress is more interesting.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
It's not needless.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Already made my
I
choice.
expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
No, actually. I haven't looked into it that
Do
much.
you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
Okay.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Sure, makes sense.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
Uh-huh.
Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
So who is the actual emperor then? No mention of them.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
So who's the current king?
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Uh-huh.
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Okay, so we actually get an explanation for Claude, but not for Dimitri or Edelgard. That's weird. Huh. Alright, well.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Oh, they're gonna cause more trouble than you can handle, Manuela.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
You get to go and introduce yourself to the whole class.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
That's the fun of it. And we got Reaper here. I'm just here to say hello because I'm going to play this myself someday and I don't want spoilers. That's fine, Reaper. I'm sure many people are playing the game themselves, and obviously it's the first weekend of the game being released, so people have not yet finished the game, I would hope, considering it's 80 hours. You should be playing this today and yesterday, but Amazon effed up my reservation. Oh, that sucks. See, that's the beauty of digital purchases, is that as soon as it hits midnight, it gets unlocked. And Switch, you know, it's a good place to have digital games, considering you can move it around everywhere, but... Yep, that's fine, Reaper. Thanks for checking in.
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
For some reason, this voice actor for Manuela sounds a bit like Tress MacNeille. You know, the Simpsons voice actor that does a lot of the older women voices.
Have you no
Just
intention
something
of
about
changing
it.
your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
Stop complaining, Seteth.
I have made my decision, Seteth. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Maybe he is, but we've not been explained that just yet.
I'd remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Who's Flame?
Seteth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual.
And who would that
I
be?
cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garegg Mach.
How are they getting to the monastery if they're trying to break it down?
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
Surely they would have guards to stop that kind of thing from happening.
Freya, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Reaper says, I reserved the game a month ago and Amazon told me by email on Friday at 1 PM they didn't have enough stock. Couldn't send me the game until the 5th of August? That's like 2 weeks, isn't it? Man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Reaper. That is really bad on Amazon. I guess that's kind of why you probably want to go with other game stores that aren't Amazon. Just because that kind of stuff shouldn't happen. In fact, other game stores might send it out to you earlier than that. Of course, you could always just go into a physical shop and, you know, make sure you actually pick it up there, but online retailers obviously have all the discounts and deals and everything, so... Yeah, that sucks to hear, Reaper. I assume you only want the physical version of the game then, and I don't suppose you bought the collector's edition or anything? You know, special physical goodies? Because I was thinking about it myself, but I figured, I actually play games digitally most of the time, and I don't need more extra, like... art books and so on. I'll buy them later on if I need them. And I will need them. Alright, is this going to be first class? Oh, okay. Introducing everyone to the map of the world? So the reason why I chose the Black Eagles as my first house was because I like Edelgard specifically, but Golden Deer do seem to have some of the more interesting individuals, I must say. And Dimitri and the Blue Lions were kind of bit of the worst of all worlds, basically. Hey. Oh no, actually, I'm totally mistaken on that. I think the Blue Lions had the most interesting students, but Dimitri is not the type of person I wanted to be with in specific, so... Yeah. That's fine. I think that's the whole point of making the choice hard, is like, you know, you don't feel bad about the choice you do make, because the other choices were equally valid, but, you know, you can feel satisfied with the one you chose. Reaper's going to cancel his order on Amazon and buy it from another place. We'll receive it tomorrow. And you started holiday on Friday. Wanted the game to play this week while in town.